Guys, so welcome to my 24-minute gentle period workout / yoga poses. So basically this workout today is on my period. I actually filmed all those workouts and it was painful. It drove me nuts. I was getting so tired and fatigued and all of that, and I needed a break. And then I was thinking about it. How much are you guys suffering trying to do these workouts when you're on your monthly? How about I give you something that you can do in your monthly that's super easy and you're still doing something to help your body and to make you feel good? So I've come out with a 24-minute gentle period workout / yoga poses. Basically here we've got the first 10 minutes of this workout is going to be is going to have 13 exercises for you guys, and it's going to be 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and it's going to be combined with full body exercises. So you only have a few exercises for each area of your body. That is correct, and you won't be working it to the extent that you could be. But you're on your period, you need to relax. You have hormones flowing all around you. You have blood coming out of you. You're cramping up. If you're like me, you get severe cramps, you're bleeding a lot, and you're extremely tired and you have extreme mood swings. The last thing you would want to be doing is working out, and I completely understand that. So that's why I thought this would be a really good way of doing that. And I thought it would be a really good way of motivating you guys to still stick with doing your workouts. After you do your workouts, you have some yoga poses to help relax you. So now let's get into that part of the video. You'll have 14 minutes of yoga poses. You'll have, I don't know how many throughout. I feel like it'd be around 10 to 15 different yoga poses, and they will be extended for 30 seconds to a minute long each. The reason for this is I really want you to get into those muscles and stretch them out, because often on your period you hold a lot more tension, especially in your lower body with your glutes, your hammies and your hip flexors. So a lot of these poses is just to help open those up, and so you feel and let a little more flow within that area. And let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so now we're going to be starting off with just some jogs in place. This is going to be the most cardio throughout this whole workout, so give it your all. Okay guys, so we have squat with high knee twist. Here you'll be wanting to squat down and then bring one leg up into a high knee and twist your body towards that side, and then do the same to the opposite and Okay guys, so now we have arm circles. This looks really easy, but if you give it all a really bit. Okay guys, so now we have underarm fly. Here you want to do this exercise very slow and controlled to make sure that you're activating that muscle and having that mind and muscle connection. You'll be wanting to bring your arm up with a dumbbell. Here I am using a kettlebell as I could not find my dumbbells. And you bring it up across your chest and squeeze real tight. Bring it down and then do the same with the other arm and Now we're moving on to reverse crunch with no extensions, guys. Here we are just doing the reverse crunch. The reasoning for this is I did not want to add the extension because I do not want to make those cramps or any pain in that area worse. So we are just doing the simple version of this. Okay guys, so now we're moving on to mountain climbers, but we're doing these slowly. Now the reasoning for this is I want you to slowly do this and activate and try and get the most activation you can out of your core muscles instead of doing it quickly and burning up a sweat. The reason for this again is I do not want to fatigue you or overwork you while you're on your month lift. Knee crunch pulse, pretty explanatory here. Basically here you'll be wanting to have your knees up at a 90-degree angle and crunch up, pulse 3 times and then come back down and repeat. Now guys, when you crunch up, make sure you're using your core to bring yourself up. You got to be safe here guys, do not injure your back. Now we have arm up pulse. Here what you guys will want to be doing is raising your arms up in a pulse-like motion. This really burns, but it's such a simple exercise. Now we have no rest here guys, we're just moving on straight on up into arm down pulse. Basically this is the exact same thing, but instead you're doing it in a downways motion. Now of course my favorite exercise for the booty right now is donkey kick with fire hydrant kicks. Now the reasoning for this is it works your overall booty and it's a killer workout because you're combining 2 together, making it a super. Okay guys, there's no rest here again, we're just moving straight on to the other leg. Doing so well and I'm so proud of you for making it this far, and it's just a few exercises left. Alright guys, so now we have side leg raise. Here, you'll be wanting to lie on your side with your knee bent on the one that you're lying on. You can have it straight if you'd like. That makes this exercise just a little more difficult as you need a little more balance to do so. And then lift that leg that's facing the sky up and squeeze that glute. And then bring down, repeat. guys will be wanting to move and do this on the other side. Now we have a glute bridge variation. Now you might have seen this in my previous workouts. This I love. It's basically you doing a glute bridge, just a normal hip thrust, and then bring yourself down, and as you bring yourself back up, do another glute bridge but with an abduction, opening your knees wide and then bringing them back together and bringing yourself back down, and repeat this. Okay guys, that was the end of the workout section of this video. Now we're moving into our yoga poses and stretches. Arms behind me, straight up. Now what this is doing while I'm in child poses is helping me stretch my shoulder muscles and my lats. After this, I slowly bring my arms out in front of me into child pose, stretching my back. Now bring your hand to one side and your upper body. This will stretch one side of your body, lengthening it. Now you'll want to continue to do this on the other side as well to stretch and lengthen that side. Now I'm doing cat and cow here. So you want to, as you look up, breathe in all that positive energy and feel all of that into your body. And as you do the cow motion, bringing your back up, arching, breathe out, and just feel all that negative energy go. Okay guys, so now we're moving into our downward dog. Walk those legs out if you like, if it feels good, to stretch out that hamstring and those calf muscles. And then here you'll be wanting to stretch out your leg a little bit, and then place your the gap between your big toe and the toe next to it on your ankle, and use that to press down, stretching your calf muscle more and a little deeper. Now I'm going back into my downward dog, a forward bend. Here what I'm doing is I'm stretching myself out, taking a deep breath in while opening my chest, folding down, bring myself halfway up and lengthen, breathe, and then bringing myself down and folding into a forward fold. Here guys, if you need to, you can have your knees slightly bent if your hamstrings are just a little too tight. And each time you exhale, slowly stretch a little more and deeper. Slowly straighten those legs so you deepen the stretch. Now we're moving into sitting down and bringing one leg into our inner thigh and stretching out and giving our hamstring a good old stretch with a half forward fold. Now remember, each time you exhale, slowly bring yourself closer to that shin or knee. Now guys, you do not have to do this, but at this moment my sides were actually quite tense. So what I do is I bring my arm closest to that leg, well the same size as that leg, bring it into the inner thigh and stretch my other arm over, and this lengthens the side a lot, and you can use your bigger toe to deepen that stretch. But if you cannot reach your big toe, that's okay. You do not need to. Remember, we're taking this at your own pace. This is about you guys today, and focus on you. Okay guys, so now we're just going to give our spine a small little twist here. And as you come out of this position, I would like you to go into your single leg shoelace. Here you'll be wanting to bring your arms underneath your knee, lengthen through the spine, breathe in, exhale, and bring your forehead forward to that knee. And now we're taking our full shoelace formation. Here you'll be wanting to bring the leg below you inwards and reach your arms up, breathe in, and forward fold. And if you cannot bend forward right now, that is okay. You can sit up if that is the place for you right now. Remember, this practice is about you and doing something good for your body and for you to feel good about yourself. One leg into our inner thigh and stretching out and giving our hamstring a good old stretch with a half forward fold. This is an amazing stretch, and please focus on your breathing and let go. And remember guys, you are exactly where you need to be. Now we're going to do our little spinal twist. Now we are moving on to our single leg shoelace on our other side. Now remember guys, each time you exhale, bring yourself closer to that shin or knee. Now the reasoning why we put our hands underneath our knees in this position is just to prevent hyperextension of the knee. Now we'll be taking our full shoelace formation, and remember guys, if you cannot bring yourself lower to deepen the stretch, that is okay. You can sit. You are exactly where you need to be, and you are taking this at your own pace. Now we'll be sitting down on our mat and taking a spinal twist. Here you'll be wanting to stretch out both shoulders and make sure they're both touching the mat as you bring one knee over across your body. This is a great stretch for your lower back and spinal cord. Now you guys will be wanting to bring this to the other side, and remember, every time you breathe out, you're releasing that pain, that negative energy. Now guys, I would love you to give yourself a big hug here as you lie on your mat. Maybe even rock side to side if that feels good. And just remember, you are exactly where you need to be. And to love yourself, your mind, your body, and your soul. Now straightening your legs out, rub your arms up and down them if that feels good. And then bring apart them and bring them down into a happy baby posture. This is an amazing posture for when you're on your monthly. It helps open that hip flexor, as when we're on our period and our monthly, we tend to get very tight in that area, and it's just nice to be able to release. So as you breathe in, think of all the positive energies and thoughts. And then when you breathe out, feel the negative energy leave your body. You are exactly where you need to be. Now we're going to take a butterfly posture after you bring yourself up. You're here, you'll be wanting to have your feet touching each other. Lengthen your spine, breathe in, and then fold down, bringing your head close to your feet. This is another amazing pose for opening your hip flexors. Now I'm taking my Shavasana and bringing myself to my upward facing dog, breathe in. Then my downward facing dog, breathe out. Now we'll be taking one leg and reaching it over, placing it above my hip, so that you're balancing both your hips above each other as you're in this downward dog motion. Another exercise, great for the hip flexors. And as you bring that leg forward, you want to keep it bent, bring it underneath you, and we'll be taking our pigeon posture. This is a great posture for stretching the hamstrings and the glutes. I absolutely love this. So make sure that your leg behind you is in the center of your mat. Now, if you guys cannot come forward, that's okay. Just sit there and slowly bring yourself down each time you exhale. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, and take this at your own pace. I'm bringing my other leg up and just giving myself a quick quad stretch here, guys, because my quads were really tight today. You're welcome to do this. Now we're going to balance the hips on top of each other on the other side before entering our pigeon posture. Again, we'll be taking the pigeon posture. Make sure that knee is bent and bring it to your thumb. Make sure that your upper leg is in the center of your mat, and then bring yourself down to the floor. And if you can't do that today, that's okay. Remember, this is your time for you. Again, I take another quad stretch here. You're welcome to do the same. If not, that's okay too. Okay guys, so the SD card ran out of room there, so the video has ended and it cut out the end of this little yoga pose session. So instead I'm just going to say it here. Now get in a seated position, fold your legs, reach your arms up and breathe in. All that positive energy and feeling all the good that you have done for your body today. And then as you breathe out, slowly bring that to your head and thank yourself for this amazing practice that you did for your body, for your mind. And then bring your hands down to your heart and say, for your soul, you are exactly where you need to be, and you did an amazing practice today for you, and you deserve appreciation for that. So thank you for looking after yourself and improving your day. And I hope you guys have a lovely day and rest of the week, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that workout, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down too. That's alright, it's a free world after all. And if you loved this video and you would love to see more content from me, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it a shit ton. Also, comment down below what you thought of this gentle period workout. If you thought it was too hard, too easy, let me know and I'll do another one more than likely. And let me know if you think it was a bit too long as well. Now the reasoning, you do not have to do both the 10-minute workout as well as the 40-minute stretches. You can do just one or either, but I would really suggest doing both. Now I'll let you guys get to the rest of your day and I hope you have a lovely one. Bye.